welcome to another one of my videos today. This one's gonna be more surface level. I think I'm gonna include Subway Surfers gaming in the background if I can get my hands on one. Right now I have like limited time, so let me go ahead and mention this. So I definitely know a lot of people will be asking, how is my freshman year doing in high school? Alright, right now, chat, I am still kind of a freshman right now, so there's some things I want to point out. Number one, y'all, freshmen act so tough, for real, for real. At least two of the people in my last period class, like the two boys in one of my last period class. I believe it was I don't remember what would you say? Two people in my last period class say that they're really crazy. Like, let's say they play it rough sometimes. All right, sometimes it's really it gets really vulgar and offensive, but then again it's really funny at the same time, because they're literally embodying the stereotype that freshmen trying to act tough on each other. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It gets really funny sometimes when I'm kind of embarrassed, because if I stare at them or if I make the wrong move, they're probably gonna say, "Hey, what's so funny?" quote unquote. And I eventually get to like the center of attention. Even if I'm doing something that's ever so slightly different, I'm probably like I'm caught in the middle where everyone's looking at me for a few seconds, totally embarrassed. But I don't really that's really funny, because I definitely know a lot of people in my definitely a lot of freshmen in my school definitely try to act tough sometimes. But then again, let me head down to the second one. All right, no offense if y'all two people from my last period are watching this class. From this class are watching this video. You guys are very funny, but please do not add that language near your parents or anything like that. All right. Now, looking at the second part here, I know someone's definitely gonna ask of me, how am I doing so stable in my freshman year? What is my advice? Number one, yeah, my first day of freshman year, absolutely crazy. All right, I didn't know the people. I didn't know literally anyone. Even today, I still don't know. But then again, I did get kind of comfortable with the school. Kind of get to look around, look at all this and that. Now I'm kind of in like a regular routine. This head down here, do all this, do all that, then head on up. I don't have lockers or anything like that, since the school's really wide. We just bring our backpacks with us. I think it's more practical speaking like this, especially when you don't have to when it gets too especially it doesn't really get too crowded. It's really nice. All right, massive thanks to the school for that. But then again, we're gonna head down to what's really important. So, first day of freshman year, chat. Yes, you guys can absolutely screw over. You can walk into the next period class and do not next period. You can go to any class from heck. You can even walk to the furthest point in the building and mistake it. Oh, it's this building. Alright, like kind of enjoy the fear of your own concerns, for that matter, because ultimately it's in a you're in a new wave where there's so many other unknown people that are also worried about it too. In my first day of freshman year, I was also kind of scared, but then again, I realized that they're just people. They want to graduate too. They have their own friend groups. Even though the perpetuation of drama in high school, definitely a lot, I don't really participate in anything like that. Even then, there's still people. They still have their own reasons behind what they want to do. There's high school kind of is People kind of see high school as this thing that's kind of something to be afraid of. But high school, it's just kind of a new place. Just get over that natural fear eventually, because eventually people are just people. We don't really have. I don't really mean much with them. All right, now let's head down to the third thing as a freshman that surprises me. Third thing as a freshman, y'all, is that there's a lot of people with a lot of low grades. What surprises me is that there's a lot of people right now in freshman year that have absolutely screwed over their grades. All right, I absolutely sound like a parent now, but please get at least passing grades on your schoolwork. For any current freshmen now, or any middle school seniors, please keep your grades up, y'all. I know I'm like barely passing in one class. I think that was because of I did fail a few work treats, but I consider that past failure kind of my own failure. Not exactly being lazy, but just not doing the work correct enough. Obviously, I'm putting that grade back up, but then again, there's a difference between failure from not getting good grades and failure from just being lazy. All right, that's two different things. They're still tied to the same thing, failure, but two different roots. So please keep your grades up, y'all. All right. And the last thing is in my freshman year that you guys absolutely need to know. Please if anyone on YouTube, I know at least a lot of gurus on YouTube when it comes to high school, they absolutely all got this right. Please do not block the hallways, y'all. Please do not be a blocker. Do not just stay on the side. All right, that's definitely one thing I need to put down there. All right, and the last thing that I need to give as a freshman, don't get used to don't get used to your routine in high school, chat, because ultimately high school is only a transitory phase. All the drama is all transitory, will be all insignificant after. Don't get too used to your period class, because ultimately next year, or maybe during semester changes, your periods may be still the same, maybe quite different. All right, so y'all, each school is different, but please do not get used to don't get used to kind of staying in the familiar. Still kind of anticipate that next year and the years that follow is going to be different. All right, still same classes, but it's going to be different. And the last thing that I'm going to do, I know it definitely, guys, you guys definitely might ask me when it comes to freshman year. Uh, what I say is, contrary to a lot of people say, y'all, please do not be stupid. Alright, I know being like 15, you guys are like 14, 15, 16 right now. You guys are still teenagers, obviously, but please don't use it as an excuse to do stupid things. All right, don't like break out of your own home. Don't like go to that one old house, abandoned house, and make spray paintings on it. Please don't do that, y'all. All right, I know, like right now, I know it may seem fun, or right now that we're just teens that we can do all this. No, all right, I don't want that. It could become a bad habit later on. All right, so just please don't do stupid things, y'all. All right, and definitely when it comes to the last thing when it comes to being a freshman, y'all, please do not date the damn seniors. Never, ever, ever date the seniors. That is what I'm absolutely gonna say here, y'all. Never date the seniors. Alright, because number one, they have a power advantage over you. You guys are still babies. I'm still kind of a baby too. Number three, y'all, please do not engage in any um how do I make this sound right? Please, I'm just gonna keep this simple, y'all. Please, freshmen, do not date seniors. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it as simple as that. All right. Number four, y'all. When it comes to it, do not ever. If all of, I know, like at least a lot of YouTubers got this right before, y'all. Please never, ever, ever, ever share your nudes. All right. Never, please do not do that, y'all, because I don't want y'all being on like the offender registry in like 40 years. Say you have to move to what, Connecticut, and you have to go to every house near you and say, "Hello, when I was 14, I did this." No, chat. Please do not ever share your nudes online. All right, you can share your own viewpoints online. You can share. Heck, I might even be labeled as an idiot, or maybe I might be labeled as a lot of things, as a say from my own viewpoints. But that is way better. That is way better than people knowing your news. Please do not ever share your news, y'all. All right. I might be labeled idiots for sharing out my own viewpoints online, or the fact that I'm using a camera through a browser right now. Of course, ultimately, I'm still kind of learning how to edit. So one day I might make what do you call this? I might learn to finally animate my own videos in a way or so. That's still gonna take a little bit of time, so we're gonna stick to this right now. But ultimately, y'all, when it comes to it, never ever share your own nudes. Please don't ever do any of that, y'all. No, no. Please do not. For your own sake and for the sake of everyone else's, please do not. Alright? And the reason I'm like being so aggressive in this, y'all, is I'm trying to protect y'all. I'm even trying to protect me too. Because eventually we're still all teenagers. We're still prone to falling into this trap or that trap. I might even fall into this pitfall or that pitfall, but you gotta be careful when it comes to the sharing. When it comes to sharing that stuff, please don't ever share it online. Don't ever share it with anyone, because you know they're gonna reveal that stuff. Never ever. All right, unless it's like for a doctor's appointment or something like that. Don't, bro. All right, because I know what I know is it's not gonna be in a good ending or something like that. All right, it won't end good for any party for that matter. All right, and the last thing that I need to reiterate for freshman year. It's definitely on my first day. I gotta like dress to impress, do all that stuff. Obviously, that's not gonna last away my entire freshman time here. So obviously, I'm still gonna go into casual, nonchalant clothing. Obviously, but when it comes to it, y'all, there will still be barriers. I will still have barriers when it comes to people and when it comes to others. We even have our own. Eventually, I'll break them down, but it's gonna be unique journey for me since I'm kind of a YouTuber. If this my channel kind of blows up, then I'll be going through. Eh. But then again, there'll still be challenges in high school, y'all. You'll still get that one like embarrassing moment that happens like during each school year. Obviously, that may happen. Don't be embarrassed to make mistakes. And I think that's the end of the video. I think I am going to one day animate once I reach the end of freshman year. I'll definitely make an animation video, maybe use like stock images or something like that. Be like one of those stickman YouTubers. Make a because I do have some editing experience. But other than that, y'all, make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.